Hi, this is Rebecca. Welcome to my book club for my book, Secrets of a Metaphysical Flight Attendant. It's my memoir that came out. And there's a quote at the beginning of chapter 6. Chapter 6 is called Great Expectations. Winston Churchill, you create your own universe as you go along. I learned that. I'll give you an example that's in chapter 6. When I was in my early 20s, I'd been flying for a few years, and I started to think, if I wasn't doing this job of flight attendant, what would I really like to do other than this? And what I came up with was being an agent in New York, a modeling agent, like Eileen Ford or Wilhelmina were back then. And lo and behold, a few years after I started thinking about that, I attracted into my life a man. He was on my flight actually, and we started seeing each other. We got married a year later, and he was an international model, TV commercial actor, and we had eventually a modeling agency in New York City. So we do manifest things that we think about, and it all happened very effortlessly. Just coincidentally met him, and things worked out. It was kind of like we were meant to do it. Now, there's another example in this chapter of something that I manifested that wasn't so good. And it was the result of being caught up in some very negative emotions about something that was not going well in my situation. And there was a person who was causing me a lot of problems as a result of being resistant to cooperating. And I manifested an appendicitis attack after a trip that I was working out to San Francisco from Kennedy. And it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. But I had had one spiritual healing that was pretty dramatic. I did not want to get opened up and have it removed through surgery. So once again, I had a spontaneous spiritual healing. And yeah, when I got back to Kennedy Airport, I had to go to medical to be released to go back to flying. And the doctor who examined me said, "Oh, you had an appendicitis attack and you could have died." But I didn't. I still have my appendix too. This is decades ago. But check it out. I've got some interesting things in this book, and I think you'll find it interesting. So I'll see you in the next chapter.